CEMAC. CEMAC stands for the Central African Economy and Monetary Community. CEMAC was formed from a restructuring of the Central African Economy and Customs Union. In 1964, UDAC, designed to promote intra-regional trade among Central Africa countries, was created in Brazzaville. UDEAC cooperation became slowly ineffective due to financial problems, lacking communication and cooperation between the members, as well as insufficient monitoring of effective implementation of decisions and directives. Due to the revival of regionalization initiatives on the African continent, UDEAC's members states decided to give new impetus to their regional cooperation by creating CEMAC. CEMAC later became operational after the treaty ratification in 1999. Now, let us look at the success of CEMAC. The intra-community export volume grew significantly, passing from 37.2 billion to 152.9 billion CFA francs, with a growth rate of 16.9%, and imports of no-factor goods and services increased a share of GDP, growing from 34.5% in 1994 to 38.7% in 2000. Regarding GDP, CEMAC countries fared much better after 1994. The GDP growth rates recorded respectively a performance of 4.4% in 2004, 4.5% in 2005, 8.6% in 2006. The good performance stemmed from the rise of oil production and high level of oil prices in the international market. Oil dominates the trade performance of the region, representing about two-thirds of the total exports since 1990. The cumulative rise in the terms of trade for CEMAC as a whole between 1994 and 2001 was by 35%. Oil contributes for almost 25% of CEMAC's total GDP and 70% of CEMAC's exports. Now let us look at the failures of CEMAC. The trade is very low among CEMAC countries, at less than 2% of GDP and about 1.5% of total trade. The share of intra-regional in total trade of the CEMAC countries has remained stagnant over the past 5 years, and it represents a big failure since the regional integration process did not boost trade among CEMAC countries. CEMAC countries face an excess of poverty during the economic and financial crisis from 1993 to 1999, with the household survey data shows no real improvement in living standards. Free travel within the region by individuals for business or other reasons would no longer be a problem in the future, and if, when the proposed CEMAC passport is issued, available to all citizens, and the need for visas is eliminated by all CEMAC countries. However, these basic requirements may not be easily satisfied, since only 4 of the 6 countries except Gabon and Equatorial Guinea have agreed to the principle. Now let us look at the impacts that CEMAC had on the world. The registered members of OHADA simplified certain procedures and combat corruption in CEMAC countries. This is one of their methods to attract investment. National investment regimes has caused monopolies and exclusive rights where anti-competitive practice and persistence of price controls occurred. The inflation rate was held below community norm at 3%. International and regional trade involved in excessive taxation. As a result, smuggling occurred. Adoption of several suspension measures such as custom duties, taxes, international taxes started in 2007. Non-oil sector had improved and stabilized. The economic activities are unstable because of deterioration in the security situation such as corruption and smuggling. The business environment is weak due to factors such as the private investment growth and economic diversification is low. So, is the organization still relevant to the world? In our opinion, we think that CEMAC is not relevant today anymore because there is no significant improvement occurring between these countries. Indeed, the export for CEMAC increased as a whole, which only Cameroon gives a substantial contribution. However, the other members of CEMAC countries' export has only improved slightly.